Welcome to Harrow Carers,
a community hub for all the family.
This Harrow Carers looks really interesting. I really need to know more.
Becoming a carer is a role many of us slip into without realising it. Once there, it can feel an anxious, puzzling and lonely place. For me, it began with my mother, whose needs quite rapidly evolved from shopping together, eating out and planning visits, to staying in, more frequently going to her and realising that she was giving away food, possessions and money. Now it is my ex-husband, who was in complete denial of his need to see a doctor for additional treatment, insisting that one more tablet and a half-hour wait would be fine. He is now totally bedridden, with carers 4 times a day, and his relations saying, "Don't become part of the care package," is useless. They are unable or unwilling to provide any help at all. So, once again, it is a role which circumstances have presented to me. I was told about the Harrow Carers by a friend, and it has come to mean a great deal to me. The courses provided are not only educational but informative, in that they have introduced me to other carers who are experiencing and coping with similar difficulties. These have become a welcome support network and even friends, sharing strategies and solutions. Harrow Carers also provides an invaluable service with help to complete the many complicated forms we as carers have to fill in order to ensure our loved ones are receiving all the benefits and help to which they are entitled. We have all found that officialdom is very hard to navigate when you are unused to its complexities. The monthly outings have been a very welcome opportunity to enjoy something unrelated to our daily duties, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate them. The support I get from Harrow Carers, the chance to share experiences with other carers, speaking with friends, undertaking craft projects, feeding badgers who visit the garden every evening, immeasurably enrich my life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sala, and I'm just showing you.
We can do that bit after.
Showing you how to do a bit of gardening, because Harrow Carers has inspired us now that from next month they are going to introduce a bit of gardening as well, and I love gardening. So I'm going to show you. So I brought a seeds of hope, which is called sunflower, because when we get up in the morning, the sun is shining and it's giving us a nice day of hope for the future.
Ah, that's good. I'm watching your hand. Good.
So that's
I've got a very close up.
Yeah, it's nice, so I like it. Could you pour some water? If you stay there, Gita, could you pour some water in the middle one that's closest to us? Yeah, the middle one, so one across Sala, that one.
Onto this side, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Perfect, thank you. That looks really good because we're really close on just that one.
It will take about a week to 10 days to come out, and it will be very exciting to see the flowers coming out of that. So there will be nice big sunflowers, makes us feel happy and nice. And once they come out about 2 inch, then you start putting them into a separate pots, and you can either put them in the ground or you can put it in the individual little pots and put them in your favorite place so that you can see them growing and giving you a hope of the day ahead of you. Thank you, Harrow Carers, for giving me such good opportunity to do this filming and do the course as well. And I really enjoy being here today. Thank you.
I'm Ranjan. I like coming to this Harrow Carer group. I look forward to come and I enjoy meeting the people, and I find all the activities really good and relaxing. So I would like to carry on coming for future as well, and I enjoy it. Thank you.
No, it's not recording.
Record.
Yes, it is. Can you see the top
A very good afternoon to all of you, and it gives me great pleasure to be here to talk something about being with others. Now, what I would like you all to do is make sure that whilst I'm talking to you, your mind is not like a monkey mind, here, there and everywhere. Just concentrate, be here for the time you're here, and here we go.
Hello, my name is Uparima and I've been with Harrow Carers for a few years now. I really enjoy doing the classes, especially the yoga classes and some of the activities like going out on trips and things. Also, I really enjoy doing the creative courses. I've done painting, photography, design making online, and now I'm doing the filmmaking course, and I really do enjoy them. So thank you very much, Harrow Carers.
Hi, I am Wood. I joined the Harrow Carer 10 years ago. I am a carer for two. Being a carer for two sometimes giving me stress time. So Harrow Carer is such a relief for my circumstances. Especially I joined the courses, trip, yoga, Zumba class. It's such a relief for me, and the most important thing, I gained amazing friends, amazing staff, and a wonderful social life. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Anita and I've been with Harrow Carers for around about 6 years. It's been really good fun. I've had some really good days. We've had some fun doing Zumba class, occasional yoga activities, going out for trips. It's been lovely meeting some new friends. I've exchanged numbers. It's been a real confidence booster for me. Thank you, Harrow Carers.
Best Before Project is a charity dedicated to reducing food waste by educating the public about the food labels. In the UK, there are two main types of food labeling. One is called use by date, which you find in items such as fish, meat, dairy products, and some salad items. And best before date we find on most of the other foods like bread, rice, pasta, tinned items, UHT milk. So the difference between best before date and use by date is mainly the use by food items must be sold and used before the final date. Manufacturers put a best before date on food packaging to indicate how long the product will remain at its best quality. So after the best before date, food is still safe to consume. It might lose some of its quality, but some foods like rice and tinned items, pasta, will remain edible for a long period, even few years. Whereas some other products like pastry and bread will remain fresh for a few days unless you freeze the item. So you have to use your senses to judge if the food is safe to eat, and if there's no mold or it smells fine, then it's perfectly fine to eat the food past its best before date. Best before, still good after.
Hi there, my name's Phil and I'm excited to be talking today about this Best Before project and why I think it's such an amazing thing to start tackling food waste. Most foods, especially when it's tinned or it's bagged like this and it's dry food, they can last a lot longer. And so those best before dates are just trying to tell you when it's at its most nourishing. But there's nothing wrong with still using it after.
I feel very strongly about food waste in this country. I think since the 1970s, we have changed our labelling, we've changed the quality of our food, and it's because we live in a society now where people sue each other so much that the shops have to be so careful that they're putting dates on food which the sell-by date is too short. And so people are throwing all the food away, and actually the food is perfectly good enough to eat. You know, if you think about what food is for our health, it's our nourishment, it's our nutrition. And so we used to have common sense that we would, you know, open a tin of food, open a bottle of milk, and we would just smell it or taste it to see whether or not it's healthy. I think the government are taking away our common sense and telling us to trust food labelling, whether it's a expiry date, a best by date, a sell by date. It's so confusing, and I think I heard on the news that they will change this date or take one of them away. But actually we need to re-educate people to trust ourselves, because some food, it could be a week after any of those days and it's perfectly healthy. So I think if it's fish or meat or dairy, yes, be very careful. But there's no reason why you can't trust your own common sense, your own intelligence.
And irresistibly seductive to the rest of your life. Coco Chanel. It's about style at the third age. I'm 64 years old. I love modeling. I would like to encourage women the same age as I to take care of themselves. Considering the age is just a number. There are baby steps, small healthy changes can do a lot. It's not about body image or ugly diet. It's not about expensive clothes or designer's bag. It's not about show off or catch other attention. It's about my attention to myself. It's about self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance. Modeling teach me how to stand up tall, straight with confidence, maintain right healthy posture. I used to have a slight hunch on my back, but since I started modeling, my posture improved. Confidence is the key to everything and the secret ingredient to walk like a model. When you feel confident, your walk will instantly become more powerful. I turn my daily lifestyle into exercise. When I am in a queue, I tighten stomach muscles, my abdomen muscles for 8 seconds, then rest for 8 seconds, then repeat. This exercise, you can do it while walking, sitting, or queuing. No one will notice. Squeeze, then rest. Also, I do shoulder or neck exercise while brushing my teeth. If you are searching for that one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. Every woman is able to be a model. Don't say I am not fit, I am overweight, or any negative word to yourself. You are unique. You are beautiful. No one is you, and that's your power.
Yoga. Yoga is a discipline based on an extremely subtle science which focuses on bringing harmony between mind and body. It is an art and science of healthy living. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word yug, meaning to join, or to yoke, or to unite. Yoga is both a state of connection and a body of techniques that allow us to connect to anything. Conscious connection to something allows us to feel and experience that thing, person, or experience. Yoga's incorporation of meditation and breathing can help improve a person's mental well-being. Regular yoga practice creates mental clarity and calmness, increases body awareness, relieves chronic stress patterns, relaxes the mind, centers attention, and sharpens concentration. Here, I am demonstrating Surya Namaskar, better known in the Western world as salutation to the sun. This is a practice in yoga as exercise, incorporating a sequence of some 12 gracefully linked asanas, postures. The set of 12 asanas is dedicated to the Hindu solar deity Surya, the sun. Each posture is associated with a different mantra. In short, it is a prayer to the sun, the god of health. Om.
My name is Geeta, coming to the Harrow Carers only for the last few weeks. Prior to that, although I had the newsletters, etc., I just couldn't bring myself to coming. Lack of motivation, lack of everything you can say. But my one conversation with Jane turned things around for me, and I feel that there is life beyond my four walls. And I will always be eternally grateful to Jane and everyone at Harrow Carers for welcoming me with open arms and making me feel worthwhile. So thank you, Harrow Carers.
Dun, 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 risk assessment. Dun, dun, dun. Doo-doo-doo. 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 Okay, carers, switch off now.
Dun, 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 dun. There are other movies available, not just Mission Impossible.
But I don't remember any soundtracks.
So Raj, what's your super spy name? Spy of no name. Oh no, oh, green screen's coming apart. Okay, no, it's all right.
See what I mean? Is this the one for our
Yeah, the super spy is fixing the green screen. Oh yeah, definitely not Johnny English. Okay. You're being attacked by killer squid from outer space. Go! Oh, he's got a lightsaber. He's gone all Jedi on us. I lost the green screen for part of it. I took a step back to try and get you all in.
We can edit that.
Step back a tiny bit.
Yeah.
So you stay closer to the screen just because the camera won't get it all in otherwise. No! And here we have Super Spy fixing the green screen again. Take 200. Okay, yeah, so shoot, but stay near the screen, otherwise I can't get you in.
Movie killer.
Go. Oh, I shot the cameraman.
Today I'd like to introduce the Harrow Carers Service, which is a truly amazing service. I'd like to introduce Helen, who's a pillar of the service, to tell us a bit more about it.
Okay, so Harrow Carers Service, what we do is we provide activities and support for young people living in Harrow who care for somebody at home. The person at home could be suffering with a medical condition or a mental health condition, and our activities provide respite for them, and sometimes it's very hard for them to mix with their friends outside of school. This gives them a free opportunity to access activities and support that's much needed. They could be caring for a family member, a sibling, grandparent, sometimes even a neighbour, and we make sure that we provide support for them.
Absolutely, my children, Harrow Carers is just an amazing service. They always look forward to the holiday trips that you organise. But could you tell us, these things must be really difficult, a bit about how you go about putting them together?
Okay, so first of all, we always apply for grants from various organisations, and once we receive the funding, then we go about organising activities. So what we usually do is ask the young carers what they're into, where they would like to go, and then it's my job to then, try and book these activities, often asking for discounts that we can work within our budget, and we just try our best to give them a broad range of activities, opportunities to do things that their peers do on a regular basis where they're not able to do.
You and your team do a fabulous job to keep young people engaged and entertained. And as a final point, is there a message you've got for young Harrow carers in Harrow out there for me?
Yes, absolutely. So if you're a young person in Harrow and you find that you're looking after somebody at home and you're not able to get out or you need support, then do contact us and to register with our service, and then you can take part in some of our wonderful activities and give you a much needed rest and a break.
Brilliant. And as a final note, I think you can find more information about the service on the Harrow Carers website as well.
That's right.
Brilliant. I'd like to thank everyone for being part of seeing us today, and hope it inspires you and your children to kind of get involved.